Uh, 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 uh. Alright, so hello everyone. I have a video for you today's show. Uh, and I think I told you this was gonna happen. I think I told you this was gonna happen. So I believe in 2024 I finished J-wlab Ultimate, which is the latest version of my uh, productivity program. So in 2024, I also realized that there was a big game breaking or program breaking bug in the program, which was that basically the uh, the chapter preview at the bottom of the page, it gives you a preview of the next chapter. The chapter preview uh, did not work. Uh, if you were nearing the last couple of chapters, if you were nearing the last 2 to 3 chapters, the basically the uh, the chapter preview goes 2 chapters ahead, 2 or 3 chapters ahead of your current chapter. So if you're in the last 1 to 2 chapters of the book, then the program attempts to go past the end of the book, which results in an indexing error in the list or the array of the chapter numbers of the chapter word counts of the chapter word counts. So basically, I had a big game breaking bug that I just encountered that bug now because I recently started working on my second autobiography, and this is the first book I've written in which I have extensive use of JWLab Ultimate. So I predicted this bug way back when I made JWLab Ultimate, and what I did was back then I was in a hurry to get the program done by the deadline. So I made some spaghetti code in the program, which was uh, 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 supposedly supposed to fix the problem. So I made some spaghetti code, uh, and so it was a really simple thing. I didn't even test it. I didn't even really test it. And so what happened was that I was writing. I'm currently writing my second autobiography, and I got to the penultimate chapter. I was right before the last chapter, and I used JWLab Ultimate, and the error came up, and I did do another spaghetti code fix. It was basically I just changed one number, and that was enough to fix the problem. But uh, so I'm gonna have to fix this problem for real now. I'm gonna have to fix this problem for real now because the spaghetti code thing is not gonna work long term. I'm gonna have to come up with a long term solution. So, uh, yeah, yeah. So let's go ahead and uh, let's go ahead and see if we can take care of this right now. All right. So this is JJ with that ultimate novel. JJ with that ultimate novel. My productivity program that I made from scratch. So why don't we go down here to, let's see, where is this code at? I think it was no, was that it? I think it was uh, okay, okay, word stack, total words done. I was going through, let's see. I think that no, no. So I think it had to be up here then, right? Was that up here? What? Okay. So, int third chapter. These sessions are. I don't remember where that thing was. I don't remember where that total words. Okay, fewer weeks. Okay, I'm looking for it right now. Weekly average. Okay, through session goals. Okay. If have had so far. Okay. Baseline. Yeah, index pages. Okay. So elif. Okay. I guess try find yeah, this is it. This is it right here. This is here. This is the function that the current this function takes the current chapter level and word count and adds the next 3 word counts, adding the specific counter specific chapter of the subsequent chapters. Why don't I hit enter on this? Okay, adding the specific. Okay. 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 So hit save. So basically, adding the specific chapter of the subsequent chapter to the subsequent chapters. Maybe I should have write. Okay. It is both. It is both incredibly complex and incredibly rewarding when it works. This will give me most of the help that I need in the future of this program. So this is what this so basically this is what and what I had right here. I was not aware. I did not test this correctly, so I was not aware that that was an incorrect number. So basically, let's go again and rerun this program. So auto 2, auto 2. John Jenkins 3157 for the average word count. How many words are there per page? 210. How many chapters will we skip in calculus, positive or negative? 0. What's the word count for far? So for word counts, I'm gonna say 25, 200, and the 30,000. How many weeks do you want to spend writing a novel in total? 45. 3 days per week, 2 writing sessions per day. I'll just put 1 for the tear. No. Okay, 41 for the random seed and 20 for the chapter variance. Okay. So here, list index out of range. List index out of range. So basically, what happened was, it's on page 70. Line 81. Line 81, right here. So basically, what this says is this takes the current chapter you're on, and it adds the current chapter index that you're on, and adds 2 of that index. So if you're on, basically to make a long story short, if you're on the penultimate chapter and you have 1 chapter left, then it's going to add 2 chapters. It's going to add 2 chapters to that, but there's only 1 chapter left in the array, which means that you're only going to have you're going to index out of range. You're going to be asking for more. You're going to be asking for more index than you actually have. So like I said, yeah. So this line right here was supposed to cover for that. This line right here was supposed to cover for that, but it did not, because it left an exception, because this apparently current chapter minus 1 is less is not enough of a buffer. It's not enough of a buffer to handle that exception. So what I'm going to do is so the way my simple solution was just to take that -1 out, right? Take that -1 out, and so that the exception is covered. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole program. And I'm going to yeah, I'll put this in here. So I already had a backup. Okay, so file, save as, okay, .py. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another function. And let's see. Okay. So I'm just going to add another function up here somewhere. So right here, def calculate def calculate chap m stones. Okay, calculate chap m stones, as in calculate chap milestones. So want to go over here and want to say put a colon there, and then pass, and hit save. Okay. And want to go down here. Sure. No, I don't think that's where I was. Yeah, this is where I was at. This is where I was at. So, so here's the thing. So, so, uh, so, uh, sure. Okay, first chap. I probably don't have to do that. I probably just have to do these two. Second chap A ahead, and why don't I change this? Calculate, calculate chap ahead. Calculate chap ahead. So what I want to do is I'm going to go back down here. So I'm going to say calculate chap ahead, and then I'm going to say first chap ahead. Okay. And chapter array. Okay. And current chap. And I guess what I can do is I can just put 1 here. I can just put 1 here because I can hard code this in here because I can hard code this in here because I can hard code this in here because okay. Dumbass. Okay, I can hard code this in here because it's only gonna do one thing. It's only gonna do the same thing over and over again. Calculate chap ahead. So okay. Sure. push chapter away, push chapter away, chapter break, push chapter away. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. So I'm gonna go over here. So why don't I go over here, and why don't I put that right there, and why don't I grab this? So here's the deal. If first chap ahead plus chapter array. I don't think I have to pass. Do I have to? Did I pass in here? No, I didn't. All right, so I don't have to pass that. So I don't have to pass that. Okay, so first chap. So basically, I'm checking to see. I'm checking to see. Why don't I do this? Why don't I do this? Why don't I do this? Why don't I do a try except? So I did a try except try except. So why don't I do a try except? So okay, so try except. Try. Okay. 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 Chap ahead. Okay. Why don't I okay, why don't I go back down here? Right here. So why don't I go ahead and remove chapter array from here from this? I don't need it because I'm calling it directly from it's a global variable. So I don't have to pass it into this function. Okay, and I'm gonna go back up here. Try. Current chap. Try. Okay. Chap ahead. Plus chapter array. Oh, I'm sorry. Buffer. Okay. Chapter array. Buff. I'll just say buff one. I'm not sure if buffer is a reserved keyword in Python, so I'm not going to test that. I'm just going to say current chap plus buff one. I'm not sure if the word buffer is a reserved keyword. Try chapter say. Okay. Except. Okay, try. I believe, if I remember correctly, where is that? Where's that try except? So I'm sorry. Yeah. Obviously, this is Python. I got egg on my face, so I'm supposed to put this on a separate line. Try except. No, I'm sorry. I was supposed to. Okay. Uh, um, okay. Okay, next chap, uh, next chap equals. Try next chap equals, return next chap. Okay, set, return, done. Okay, so that should work. Why don't I hit save right here and right here. Uh, okay, and I'm just going to comment this else statement out. I don't think I need this. I might be able to delete that completely. So why don't I go ahead and save this, and why don't I test this? Why don't I test this? Okay, J-wlab ultimate backup. No, I have an error, and want to go ahead and introduce an error. Okay. Okay. Chap ahead. Okay, so I misspelled chap ahead either in one or two places. Okay, so chap calculate okay, calculate chap ahead. Okay. Calculate chap ahead. So that was misspelled. Let's see if it works now. Okay. So name of this piece, Auto 2, John Jenkins, word count for 57. Okay, how many words are there per page? No, X. Yeah, X. Name of this piece, Auto 2, John Jenkins, word 3157. 210, skip 0 chapters. So I'm going to say 25, 200. Where's the word count for the final goal? Where's the final goal for the word count? 30,000, 45 weeks, 3 days per week, 2 sessions per day. I'll say 1, 0, 0, 41, and 20. Okay. All right, so I made another error. All right, so okay, I wonder what the error was. So Auto 2, and an author's name John Jenkins. Average word count for a single chapter 3157. How many words are there per page? 31. 210. Okay, how many? Skip 0. 25. 200. 30,000. 45 weeks. 3 days per week. 2 write sessions per day. 1, 0, 0, 41, and 20. Okay. Alright, so okay. Exchanger. Cannot. Uh, okay. First chap ahead. Second chap ahead. Cannot unpack and non-iterable. Cannot unpack non-iterable. Chapter break. Cannot unpack. Cannot unpack a non-iterable. I guess. I guess what happens is that why don't I see what happens if I do this? No, sorry. Okay, why don't I just say this? Okay. Return next chap. Okay. Why don't I say that? Okay. So why don't I go ahead? I saved that. I think I'm ready for my next test. So okay. Okay. Auto 2. Author's name John J. Okay. What is it? What count for 7, 10, 0, 25, 200, 3, 25, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Cannot unpack non-iterable. It's a non-type object. It's a non-type object. So none. So it's a non-type object. I returned a non-type object. Calculate chap ahead. Calculate chap ahead. Okay. 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 Cannot calculate chap ahead. Let's see. So I might have to I might have to okay, I might have to chapter break equals 0. Okay. I might have to go ahead and do that. I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. So, yeah, I guess I can't. I guess I can't keep both. I guess I have to. Okay, I guess I can't keep both. I guess I have to, okay, return unexpected indent, okay, okay, return, yeah, okay, I guess I can't do both. Alright, so why don't I go ahead, I know I introduced another error. So, okay, alright, so, okay, auto 2, John J, 3157, 210 words per page, 0, 25, 200, 30,000, 45, 3, 200 per day, 1, 0, 0, 41, and 20. Right. Alright. So, okay. So there we go. So I was able to get it work. So basically the reason why it didn't work before is because I had canceled out the entire thing, and unfortunately I had made it so that it wouldn't work either way. So that was my fault. So apparently I've introduced another. I think what happened with this one was that the average chapter is based on two books put together. So I took all three autobiographies together, and I made average chapter based on the total for all three autobiographies. But it was naturally going to be different if I was just doing 9 chapters at a time. So I think that's the reason for the discrepancy. But I was able to change this. And matter of fact, why don't I see if I can add this back? Oh, it's already open. So why don't I see if I can add this back? Want to go back up here, and I will say done. Return done. Okay, and let's see if that works. Maybe that will work. Maybe that won't work. Okay, auto 2, John J, 3157, 210. 0, 25, 200, 30,000. How many weeks do you want to spend writing a novel? 45. 45. How many days per week do you wish to work on a novel? 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 41, 20. Okay. No, yeah, it introduced an error, so I guess it has to be a number. So it can't be a string. It has to be a number. Can't be a string. It has to be a number. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to say, let's see what happens if I say return 0 instead of return 0 in quotes. Let's see what happens if I return an actual integer. Auto 2, John Jenkins. What is the average word count for a single chapter? 3157. How many words are there per page? 210. How many skip 0? 25, 200. 30,000, 45, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 41, and 20. All right. So it's zero. So I can't put a I can't put a I can't put a zero. I can't put a string as a replacement number. It has to be an integer. I'm not sure if I can put a floating point. It's probably going to be if it is a floating point, it's probably going to be transferable into an integer. It's going to take a lot of programming to get that to show a string. So, like I said, that's all I have to say, and that's all I have to say for this video. Yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. It was a 35-minute video, 36 minutes. So, have a great day, everyone. I'll post this up to my YouTube channel. Have a great day, everyone, and goodbye.